Morning, everybody. I hope you're all good. It's Friday, and it's all a good Friday, hopefully, for everybody. And out at Fairview Racecourse today, we've got 8 races lined up, and of course, Nino Podesta's on the line, and he's the guy ultimately that's going to help us out with regards to all of this. And we look forward to it. This is the second leg of the East Cape Paddock Stakes. These Friday, the 11th of July. So we'll chat to Nino more about that. Now, let's get straight into the action. So, of course, a reminder about all of our Betway activity, as you know, and what you see on screen. Please remember to ultimately join up with the Betway team and start betting. And, of course, we're on our WhatsApp number, we're on the X platform and all that sort of stuff. Now, Alan Krev's got quite a strong hand today, and we'll ask Nino about what he likes just now. We are starting up with the second race of a 9-race program, I beg your pardon. Number 10, Wishes and Dreams, is the favourite at 8 to 10. And I thought that this horse would take a bit of beating. I don't know anything about the first timer there in the race. Nino, this horse Tanzanite, have you heard anything about that?
Good morning, Clyde. No, I haven't heard anything about it, but it's bred in the same lines as Wishes and Dreams. They're both by Canford Cliff and out of a Dynasty mare. So you got to watch the market very closely with this first timer, because she could be a speed machine. And but we have to believe that whatever beats Wishes and Dreams will win the race. So for those people that want to bank Wishes and Dreams, I wouldn't go against them or put them off that. I've got a few bankers later on, so I've added Tanzanite, the first timer, and I've also added in Money Galore with Gavin Larena up. You can't leave Gavin out of anything these days, and she's only got to make up 2 lengths with Wishes and Dreams, and it is a jockey strike. So I've gone 7, 8, and 10 in the bipod.
Yeah, it's interesting. Gavin Larena is out at Fairview today. He was 9 ahead, I think, after yesterday. He had 5 winners Thursday. I think this morning he scores up 9 in front of everybody else. So we'll see how that all plays out. With regards to Tanzanite, the first timer, the comment from the stable, just so that you're aware, if you don't have a computer form in front of you, the comment from the yard is that the horse is working well at home, Tanzanite, and they're expecting a good effort. So Nino's looking for a cover in the bipods here, 7, 8 and 10 in the first leg. So the question is this third race a 2-horse race? It's a maiden juvenile plate over the mile, and the 2 horses I'm referring to, Wild Fig from Alan Krev's stable, who's priced up at 13 to 10 on Friday morning, and number 3, Half Moon Island for Cliffy Miller, who's priced up at 16 to 10. So they are betting 10 to 1 bar the 2 of them. I mean, in terms of Wild Fig, just a quick comment about that particular runner. And, that last start of hers, only beaten a neck, or what was it, just under a half a length on that occasion. And, of course, the Cliffy Miller horse, which we'll chat to Nino about in just a moment to get some information on Half Moon Island. Well, tried the turf, and he seemed to enjoy the turf, Nino.
Yes, he did, and he was finishing stronger behind the Tower of London. So for that reason, and also, Clyde, take note that he's pulled a draw now, where Wild Fig has pulled a bad draw. And the fact that it's going over 1,600 and Half Moon Island was finishing the better of the 2, and from a better draw, I'm in the camp of number 3 here, Clyde. Half Moon Island to beat Wild Fig, and just for the fun of it, I've added Pica Pomodoro in the bipod, but just hoping to get a result. I think he might improve, but Bimba Pomodoro going the extra 200, he might just improve a couple of lengths over the 1,600. But I think 3 and 9, 3 and 12 are the right 2 here, Clyde.
Okay, well, in the place accumulators, we've got those in the play as you've recommended in the third race. It's on the screen at the moment. It's a 60 Rand place accumulator cost. All right, we now move on to race 4. It's pick 6 time. Let's try and get a pick 6 together. Yeah, handicap at the 90 over the mile. And Justin Snaith is bringing in Inamarora. He's come out of the hot Cape Town form, having a go here at the Fairview track. He's done it before. He's, in fact, when he tried Fairview once before, he won. So that's quite interesting. Muziyeni is there to ride him. The morning market's got him priced up at 3-1, but it does have that open look to it. 7 Lunchi Fiamma's priced up 7-2, second favourite. 1 Master Forester's a horse I like, who's 4-1. And number 6 Cheeky Laddie is priced up at 7-1. You can get 10-1 and better about the balance. Yeah, tell us a bit about the Cape Town form in this particular event, Nino, the Western Cape form.
Yes, Clyde. Now, Inamorada, he's a 5-year-old hard knocker, a 7-time winner, and unbeaten on the Fairview track. Now, he's only given the 3-year-old Luncha Fiamme 1.5 kilos. So, and the run behind Please Be True last time is very strong. Now, we know that if Please Be True had been in this field, it would be priced up odds-on favourite. So it's very strong form line. The other Lancha Fiamme is an improving 3-year-old. He won his last 2 on the turf, but has he improved enough to beat this hard knocker? We'll find out today. I do make it between the two of them. The perm is not big, Clyde, so if people want to add in Master Forester and Cheeky Lady, they can do so. But I think 3 and 7 will fight it out.
Perfect. That's what we've got. The 2-horse race in the first leg of the Pick 6. On to race number 5. It's a Pinnacle Stakes. Best weighted horse in the race here is Bingwa, and weighted to win in a good way. I know he's got 62 to carry, but in terms of the weights and the setup of the race, Bingwa's the horse to beat. However, Golden Peace, who's the 11-10 favourite, despite drifting from 8-10 earlier this morning, is now 11-10, is a serious campaigner. Got a big chance to pull off the hat-trick here today. Fire Alley is the third choice at 11-2. That's number 2 on the card. And then you've got number 7, Gimme More Time, who is priced up at 6-1. They are betting 20-1 bar those 4 runners. Interesting race, Nino. I mean, obviously Bingwa the right one on weights, but Golden Peace seems to be improving quite rapidly.
Yes, Clyde, he's done nothing wrong since he's gone to P. Actually, he's unbeaten at the Fairview, and the way he runs suggests that he's going to be better over 1800. Look, the horse only ran 7 lengths behind Gladiatorial, who contested the Durban July. And even though Bingwa is the best weighted, I believe she's better over the 1600, and I think Golden Peace will have his number over the 1800 meters. The confidence is there. We're going to fire Golden Peace, and we're going to bank it. Golden Peace in the Pick 6 and the jackpots and the bypots and the PAs.
Lovely, good, nice to hear the confidence. So you're bankering Golden Peace here. Nino's jackpot. He's bankering Bournemouth in the second leg, horses in the third leg, and the fourth leg of the jackpot. There's another banker in Enchanting Choice. So looking forward to a good day. This is the Gold Cup. It's over 3,200 metres. It should run at about 5-3. On Betway's market this morning, Bournemouth, the favourite at 9-10, does look quite a hard horse to beat. Have you ever heard earlier Nino confirming through his jackpots that Bournemouth is the right one? 4-1 about 2, Zotara Magic is the second choice. 3-1 Carlos is trading at around 10. So is number 4 on the card as well. Hempstead also 10-1 thereabouts. It's 12-1 and better about the balance. Let's talk, Nino, about Bournemouth. Have a look at his current form. 3 solid back-to-back victories and on the trot, so to speak. Richard Fari's on him. Alan Krief, he's looking for 4 in a row now. And at the weights, he's weighted to win as well. Hard to beat.
He's going to take a power of beating, Clyde. I mean, the 3 in a row, and the further he likes it. You know what? This is the marathon distance, 3,200 meters. Anything can happen. But I've been given confidence again here. The stable is confident. The horse is going to take a power of beating. I know that John Carlos has been prepared for this race. He could be the danger. The Taurus Magic will always enjoy the 3-2. Always a danger, but I think they're running for second, third, and fourth places here, Clyde. So Bournemouth, another confident selection, and we're going to banker that as well.
Okay, Bournemouth, our banker. Thanks for that, Nino. Again, confident coming from that corner. Ahead of the next leg, 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, then banker 5, and the last leg of the second jackpot, as you can see in the 9th race, it's wide open. The Paddock Stakes, the East Cape Paddock Stakes, over 1,600 metres. And here's an update from this morning's betting. Number 1, Time for Love, tops the boards and is priced up at 7 to 2. The second choice, number 3, Lunar Halo, 5 to 1. 6, Gimme That Pearl, is priced up 6 to 1. 7 to 1, 8, Fun Zone. 4, Lady Silvano, is priced up at 7 to 1. 8 to 1 about number 5, Red Sash. And then it's 10 to 1 and better about the balance. Open, but there are a few in here. Good to see Michelle Ricks and Harold Crawford come with Time for Love and come take their chances. There are a few other Cape Town trainers, Justin Snaith, Candice Bass-Robinson, that are taking their chances. Glenn Cotson, obviously, as well. They're looking for a victory in this race. So, but it does have that open look to it, Dane, you know?
It does have an open look if you take Time for Love out of it. So she brings very strong Cape form into this race. And if I'm not mistaken, last time she ran over the 1,600, I think she ran second to Rainbow Lorikeet at Fairview some time back. And if Rainbow Lorikeet was in this race, he would win. So very strong form, but you've got the Raiders here, and you have to respect Glenn Cotson. We saw what he's done. He's a very, very shrewd trainer. He's got 2 horses in here. I prefer the outsider of the 2, number 7, Royals. I believe that Justin's horse, Paul, can also be there or thereabouts. And then you got Luna Halo and Candice Bass, Fun Zone. So if time lines, then all those others will come in with chances. Namely, number 3, Luna Halo, Gimme That Pull, Royals, and Fun Zone.
Okay, we've got them into the play. We're floating the 1, Time for Love. Those are the numbers recommended in terms of including in this trifecta. This is a conditions plate, the 8th race on the card over 1,400. We'll look at weights in a moment. I just want to quickly bring you up to speed with the betting. And number 8, Enchanting Choice, favourite, even money at the moment. Second choice, number 3, Montalina, who's priced up at 2 to 1. And then it's 10 to 1 and better bar those. I see Wild Applause is 10 to 1, like Catch Your Breath. Those are horses in there. Woman of Power, who, by the way, is the best weighted horse in the race, stable companion to the favourite, is priced up at 20 to 1. Now, let's talk about Enchanting Choice. I mean, that debut effort out on this course at Fairview was rather impressive. She won 4 lengths, easing up. She got the £8 penalty, but I would imagine she probably ran to higher than that. And therefore, you know, you've got to look at the weights just a little more carefully, in that Enchanting Choice is probably better than her rating right now, Nino.
Yes, I suppose you have to look at it that way, Clyde. She was very, very impressive. And let me tell you that Walk on the Wild Side is highly rated by the stable. And she absolutely trounced Walk on the Wild Side by 4 lengths. And that form has been pranked with Lancha Fiam in the race before, when she beat Walk on the Wild Side by 1.5 lengths and then came out to win easily again. I was very, very impressed with Enchanting Choice, Clyde. I've got the utmost respect for Montalina, but I don't think she will beat Enchanting Choice today. But it is a 2-horse race, and like I said before, our pick 6 sperm is not big, and if you want to add Montalina, I would suggest that you do, because I think that is the only and nearest danger to Enchanting Choice.
Okay, well, Enchanting Choice, you've got the confidence again. If it's all worked out, remember we do this on a Friday morning, so right now we don't know what the results were, but if they've worked out the way Nino's hoping, he's got big doubles and trebles running into this. A handicap, that means anything's possible in a race like this. It's a tough one. This is probably the hardest race on the card. And here's an update from this morning in terms of what the market was doing. Chili Bomb, top of the boards, number 1 on the card, 33 to 10, joint with the 3, Uguletu, who's priced up at 33 to 10. The 11 horse Elsinore, third choice, priced up at 7 to 2. 6 to 1 about the 5 Gold Runner. And number 9, Captain TikTok, is trading at 10s. You can get 12 to 1 and better about the balance. Little trickier, this one, Nina, I'd imagine. I know in your pure play you had quite a number of horses going into the last leg. So is there a bit of a shrewdie that we can make a bit of money out of?
Not really a shrewdie. This could be a very easy race, or it could be a very difficult. Strong on number 11 here, Elsinore. That Cape Form behind Kelp Forest, behind Golden Destiny and Jet Force. Any of those runs, she wasn't far behind any of them. 3 runs would be far too good for this field. But if we run into the last leg of the pick 6, I don't actually want to go out and take a chance and bank Elsinore. So for that reason, it becomes tricky. Yes, I give who's got consistent form over course and distance, but he jumps from a 10 draw. He's got a chance. Captain TikTok, I think, will be is better over the shorter distance, but I added it in, and then that horse you spoke about, Chili Bomb. He's only got polyform, and we'll have to see how he goes on the turf today. But I'm strong on number 11, Elsinore, Clyde. I think he's the horse to beat, and let's see what happens. But I'm in the camp of number 11 here, Elsinore.
Okay, well, he does bring in that Western Cape form. Let's see what it does today. Number 11, Elsinore. We're double floating in trifectas here. Elsinore, and that's number 11. And the 3 horses, Iguguletu, who, by the way, the team from the Hollywood Bets Racing, they fancy him. They're only worried about the draw with Iguguletu. But it's double floating from Nino's perspective, 3 and 11 with those horses.